Both teams really are hampered by the fact that their players are that good. They've been called up for international duty for the Under-17 World Cup. Both City and Borussia Dortmund have lost a number of players to that competition. So City made 5 changes from their last game away at Villarreal. Floyd Samba, Matty Warhurst, Brooklyn Onfonku, Leaky Drake and Femi Fafatu are the 5 who've come in this afternoon. The visitors are 7 different. Indeed, the 4 who have remained from their last game, which was a 2-0 win away at Copenhagen, are held the goalkeeper, Bankara, Fadenhorst and Degener. They too have been decimated by the fact that their players are called up for international competition. The Under-17 World Cup currently taking place in Qatar, and it's likely to go on for over a month. So it would seem that we're going to be kicking off around about 7 minutes past 3. So at last we're underway. Borussia Dortmund and City, familiar foes at many levels of football. This is the second year of the new league phase of the UEFA Youth League. And as a consequence, City will face Dortmund only once at home here today. There will be no away game in a return fixture. All guided on by Mukasa. Samba played it in towards Sangare. Out comes the goalkeeper held. Well, both lineups are a lot younger than they were in the last game. Plenty of 16-year-olds in the 2 squads named this afternoon. And just to reiterate, this is an under-19 competition, so the 16-year-olds in both squads will have at least 3 seasons to play in the UEFA Youth League. City's 11 today does contain 1 16-year-old in Floyd Samba. Good tackle by Stefan Funi. Ball breaks for Fadenhorst, the Dortmund skipper. Helped on by Bankara. One of the players in the Dortmund lineup today is Nicholas Koenig, who was sent off in that Bilbao game. Comes back in today after suspension. There he is on the ball. Number 2 for Dortmund. Dortmund are a possession-based team, very similar in philosophy to the Blues. Catching tackle meanwhile from City's Brooklyn Onfonku. When I first saw Brooklyn Onfonku, he was an attacking winger, but like so many young players, they are converted into different positions. It is important you don't get pigeonholed into one, and you have that versatility. Onfonku operating at right back. Here's Degener. Wins the throw off Justin Oboado, who is the elder statesman of the starting 11 today, at the ripe old age of 19. Matty Warhurst also is 19. And the early indications are that Dortmund have got some genuine technicians out there. Very easy on the eye. Here's Koenig, but he gives the ball away. Mukasa. Nice skills from him. By Mukasa, who played in the Carabao Cup ties against Huddersfield Town and Swansea. Here's Stefan Funi, who's been in and around the first team for a while, yet to get his first team debut. Kieran Noble. Guided back by Leaky Drake. Nice little layoff by Fapetu. Funny. Fapetu. Oh, this does look as though it's going to be a very attractive football game. We've got two teams who are clearly very comfortable on the ball, in possession, and the pass and move is a delight to behold already. Only in the 5th minute. I've been watching Borussia Dortmund for a number of years, and their first team is always an expressive, dynamic setup with lots of players who like to go forward. Doesn't surprise me that their youth setup is producing players of similar ilk, and that was almost an opportunity for them to break through. Pass in by Hoy was cut out. Noble gets the ball away. So headed back into a dangerous area. And the shot comes in from Czerny. There was a little sort of half request for a penalty there, for a handball. That shot came into the City box, and there were 2 or 3 Dortmund players who asked the referee if it was a handball. The referee's just gestured to the Borussia Dortmund captain Fahrenhorst that although it did strike the arm, it was in a defensive manner rather than an unnatural position for the arm. Just to reiterate, there is no VAR, so it will not be a penalty. It'd be worth a quick look to see what the Borussia Dortmund players were so aerated about. As the shot gets struck in, well, you can see it bounce off the turf and onto the arm, so even less likely to be given against Leaky Drake. Here's Mfonku. Layoff from Aboado. Samba tried to get there. Goes out for a City throw. Funny up towards Warhurst. Sangare gives chase. Right, breaks for Aboado. Now Sangare. Casa just tackled at the vital moment as he was preparing to shoot, or so it seemed. A win for City would take them up to 9th in the league phase table, and the 9 points that they would acquire in so doing might just be enough to already qualify them for the knockout stages, but that's obviously difficult to determine with this 36-team table that the UEFA Youth League comprises. Here's Samba, now Noble, Mfonku. Drake, Noble, did really well Noble to find Aboado. Samba, whose brother Tyrone is also in the squad today. And, now Warhurst, trying to put a cross in, but it's gathered by Aaron Held. Did well Warhurst, managed to turn away from Bankara. Cross picked off though by the goalkeeper. The tackle by Samba. Here's Aboado. Oh, he tried to just steer it into Sangare. It was a good idea from Justin Aboado. Goalkeeper was there for Dortmund. You can see him looking up and bending it round the defender towards Sangare. Unlucky. Another good tackle, this time by Fapetu. Samba, that's a good ball. Oh, Warhurst on the stretch, couldn't bring it in, and Koenig gets that one away. Kept alive by Funny, now Warhurst. Smashed away by Echibasi. It's a good start from City. There's Noble. Drake. Now Brits. Up towards Funny. He wins a free kick. Stefan Funny, who is usually the left centre-back, but is left-footed, so playing on the left side is comfortable for him. Mukasa tried to play the free kick into Warhurst. Didn't come off. Fardenhorst. And again. Feddersen. Back to Held. Feddersen again. It's well picked off by Aboado. Now Samba. Mukasa. Still Mukasa. That took a deflection and it'll be a corner. Work the angle for the shot. Mukasa. It's deflected away. Delivery looked good, actually. Hooked away in the end by Echibasi. Here's Mfonku. Fapatu. Try to find Warhurst, picked off by Koenig. Here he is again, the Dortmund right back. I suppose wing back is probably more accurate the way he's been deployed. Feddersen. Held again. Feddersen once more. Kasser almost picked that one off. The referee's given a yellow card for the challenge on Samba to Degener. City have taken the free kick too hurriedly, but here's the yellow card offence just there. The technique on the challenge was not attractive, and the referee straight to his pocket to book Degener. Samba's okay. Free kick to the Blues. Noble hovering over the delivery. Up towards Mukasa. Dortmund win it back. Cleared by Cherney. Good skills from Echibasi. Minute, 0-0. Couple of positive moments for the Blues. Balls into the box, which could have caused danger. There's Brits. Up towards Warhurst. Nicely trapped by him. Back it goes to Drake, and now Noble. And Fonku. Try to find a Boado. Here's Samba. Noble. Brits. Drake. Funny. Oh, that's really nicely done. And look at him go. The acceleration is devastating. He's just been tackled, but Warhurst brings it in. Lovely play again by Funny. Up towards Mukasa. Now Samba can bring it down. Kian Noble. And the flag goes up against Oboado. You can see how confident Borussia Dortmund are playing out from the back, trying to get themselves beyond the City press. Ball just struck the referee, so there has to be an uncontested drop ball to restart proceedings. Referee with no choice. Edison. A long searching ball looking for Joe Casamita. They're gonna cut out by Samba. Here's a Boado. Samba. Now Warhurst. Promising this for City. Warhurst found the angle for the shot, but just drifted it wide of the far post. Mukasa went to his left, hoping for a little slipped ball into his path. Warhurst tried to bend it in the far corner. He is a player whose young career has been laden with goals, Matty Warhurst. So it didn't surprise me when he tried to have a go. Looks like City are playing with two up top, which is not something we associate with the Ben Wilkinson team. Warhurst and Sangare appear to be a double spearhead. Here is one of them, Sangare. Just went behind him. Played up towards Zakalen, who loses out. Noble and Fonku. Oboado, Samba. Drake. Funny. Drake again. Noble. Funny. Wins the throw. Ben Wilkinson will be pleased with the way his side have moved the ball around. It's been good possession from City, without a genuine clear-cut chance having been created. Samba can't get the better of Degana. Taken on by Echibasi. Fadenhorst. Feddersen. Fadenhorst. Now Hoy. One back for City by Fapetu. And Fonku couldn't quite control it. There's Feddersen. Helped on by Bankada, headed away by Noble. Fadenhorst. Good tackle by Mfonku. Feddersen again. Degener. Now held. I suppose a goalkeeper with the name Held is quite appropriate, really. Here's Noble. Did well to nudge it back to Brits. Fapetu. Mfonku. Samba. Aboado. Gets it again. Again, it's good possession from the Blues. To be fair, it's really good work out of possession by Borussia Dortmund. Back goes Mfonku. And now Noble. 21st minute, still 0-0. Watching our live coverage of the UEFA Youth League. Match number 4. City's final 2 games, at home to Leverkusen, away at Real Madrid. But unlike Pep Guardiola's first team, they will not go on to meet Bodo Glimt and Galatasaray in January. Just a 6-game league phase for the UEFA Youth League. Away by Noble. Gathered in by Mukasa. Fapetu. Samba. Aboado. Trying to find his way down the line. Back inside to Samba. Inside to Mukasa. Mukasa tries the shot. And although the power was there, the accuracy was not. He is a very two-footed player, Mukasa. There are some who are strong on both sides, but few as strong as Divine Mukasa. Comfortable striking it with left and right. Reminds me a little bit of Ryan Cherki in that regard. You never know which foot is Ryan Cherki's stronger. Same thing for Divine Mukasa. Here's Samba. Did that neatly. Mukasa in towards Sangare. Feddersen's gone with him. Funny. Drake. Noble. Now Mfonku. Cleared by Feddersen. Picked up by Samba. Aboado. Samba. Noble. Nice ball to Aboado. Just tackled as he was trying to release a pass, maybe to Funny on the far. There's Mfonku, he did really well. Strong from him. Great upper body strength to win that ball back, Brooklyn Mfonku. Here's Noble. Now Fapetu. Helps it on to Funny. Drake and Noble. Samba. Mfonku. Mukasa. Samba. Aboado. Brings in Funny. Warhurst. Funny again. He'll keep it in. Oh, his cross is just mishit. Great shame. Ben Wilkinson applauds the intent, if not the final execution. It was a good move from City. But Funi, although he got to the byline, found his cross drifting away and out for a goal kick. I mentioned earlier, by the way, that the City options were limited by those called up for the England squad for the FIFA Under-17 World Cup. Just to fill you in, a quintet of players were called up. Dante Headley, Harrison Miles, Ryan McCadon, Regan Heskey and Caden Braithwaite. All have been involved in the UEFA Youth League this season. So, significant absentees, but it is the same for Borussia Dortmund. They've lost a whole host of players to that competition. And if England and Germany get to the final of that competition, then that could be 5 weeks without them. It's a 48-team tournament. There's Feddersen for Borussia Dortmund. Back to Held. Nice ball. This is a good move from the visitors, Degener. Oh, he slipped it into the gap, and Justin Hoy almost took it in his stride. And if he had have done, he would probably have been through on goal. Here's Degener. Feddersen. Van Kaarde. Varenhorst. Oh, lovely ball. Here's Hoy. It's good football again. Challenge from Funi gets the Dortmund officials up on their feet in protest. A wag of the finger from the referee, says no foul. Let's have a look. Oh, I love the phrase, seen them given. I think I would be protesting if I was a Dortmund official as well. Referee only gets one look. It would of course only have been a free kick, not a penalty, but I'm not sure Funi got enough of the ball there. But as a City follower, I'm quite pleased with the decision. Referee just having a word with Divine Mukasa, who was unhappy about, I think, a little push and shove that occurred in one of Dortmund's build-ups earlier. That'll be a City throw. Echibasi took the ball out of play. Here's Drake. Now Noble. Funi. Warhurst. Koenig goes with him. Try to find Mukasa. Varenhorst for Dortmund. Now Czerny. Koenig. Czerny. And here's Funi. Fapetu. Noble. Drake. Mukasa. Funi. A little bit of space for Fapetu. Brings in Mukasa. Fapetu. Mukasa again. Funny, Noble. Clips it in towards Warhurst, cleared by Bankada. Mukasa. Fahrenhorst in the way. And a second time. Samba wins it back for the Blues. Mukasa. And Fonku. Tried to get the better of Degener. Degener finds Hoy and Noble tackles him. Good footwork from Noble. Ball in towards Warhurst was well intended. Held gets the ball. Feddersen for Dortmund. Held. König. Bankada. Feddersen. It's given away, picked off by Fapetu. Now Mukasa. It's a good ball. Abowado's onto it. Oh, he was too precise, I think. Might have been an occasion to put your foot through it and try your luck. Went for precision with the instep. Justin Abowado. And gave it to the goalkeeper. Good chance. I might go as far as to say the clearest cut chance we've had. There's Fapetu. Pivotal in that move that led to the chance for Abowado. And Fonku. Now Noble. Drake. Funny. Drake back to Noble. Tried to find Fonku, who did make it his, but he was tackled by Degener. Here's Noble. And now Brits. Mukasa. Funny. Drake. Tried to launch it towards where Warhurst had been. Out comes Held. City have scored in all 3 games they've played so far in the UEFA Youth League this season. 2 against Napoli, 5 against Monaco. Also a goal at Villarreal. Dortmund have scored in 2 of the 3 games they've played. 3 at Juventus, 2 at Copenhagen. And a 4-0 reverse against Bilbao. And now the pass from Fapetu went astray, but Samba wins it back. Now Mukasa, now Abowado. On towards Fonku. And on it goes to Sangare, and he pushes it wide of the post. Nicely done by Fonku. Sangare waiting for the ball to arrive and steering it towards the corner he hoped. It was maybe a metre beyond the post. Fapatu won it back, and then he was caught, and that'll be a free kick to City. Foul by Černý, yellow card for Černý as well. Second yellow card for a Dortmund player. Černý joining Degen in the notebook. And of course, the upshot of all of that is a free kick to City. And Mukasa will be very excited by this prospect. Just about within his range. There's a four-man barrier protecting the left-hand post as Mukasa looks at it. So what can Mukasa do here? 36th minute, 0-0. Mukasa strikes it, and the goalkeeper parries it. Good goalkeeping from Held, good effort from Mukasa. It's a good save. Second City corner. Mukasa himself will deliver it. Funi's in there, Noble is in there. Aboado, Sangare by the goalkeeper. Warhurst near the penalty spot. And look at that. Mukasa thought about hitting it with his left foot as an outswinger. He's decided to go with his right foot and an in-swinger. That's the kind of versatility you want with a player. Carried away by Held. Here's Mukasa. It's brilliant from him. Lovely footwork and saved by Held. But when you've got that ability to go outside or inside because you're so two-footed, that's just almost impossible to defend against. And Mukasa drove into the box, and it took a good stop from Arden Held, the Dortmund goalkeeper. But look at that. Takes it with his left foot. Could have taken it with his right. Such an asset. There you go, he's turned round. He could have played it with the instep of his left foot. Instead, he's going to bend it in with an in-swinger with his right. Right in at the goalkeeper, who got a good punch on it, to be fair. Fapatu the furthest back. Finds Samba. Aboado. Here's Hoy for Dortmund. Good skills from him. Tries to get away from Fapatu. Sliding challenge from Funi. Just over 7 minutes to half-time, still 0-0. So City have had all the chances in the game. Oh, that's nicely done. Oh, the referee says penalty. Challenge on Etchibasi, and a penalty and a yellow card as well. He's given it, I think, for a pull on the shirt by Noble. Well, it wasn't a big pull, but the referee spotted it, and he has given a penalty to Dortmund and a yellow card to Kian Noble. Well, they've not had a single attempt so far on or off target, Dortmund. They're going to get one now. Well, it was Echibasi who won the penalty, and it's going to be he that will take the penalty. So a chance for the visitors to take the lead here. And he thumps it into the corner, and Borussia Dortmund lead. Taichan Echibasi with the opener after a foul by Noble, awarded with a penalty which also earned Noble a yellow card as well. And the visitors are in front in the 40th minute. Well, statistics can be misleading, but the fact that Dortmund are in front with their first attempt of any kind in the game tells you how much against the run of play it was. Blues will have to come from behind, as they attempted to do against Villarreal in their last game. Noble launches it forward. Warhurst chases. Headed away by Benkada. Sangare. Here's the goal scorer, Chibasi. Petu did well. Fonku with the throw. Noble clears it. Up goes Warhurst. Headed away by the tall figure of Benkada. It's nice footwork as well from Zarkelen. Noble guides it back to Brits. Now Noble. It's a lovely ball, brings in Funi. Mukasa. And it goes to Mukasa again. I think he was trying to guide it into the corner. Takes a deflection, it'll go out for City's fourth corner. Just opened up his body, Mukasa, to push it into the corner of the goal. It's deflected out. This time he's choosing the outswinger, Divine Mukasa. And the referee gets a signal that the cross from the corner had gone out and then back in again. So it'll be a goal kick to Dortmund. Feddersen finds Hoy. Samba wins it. Noble. Mukasa. Funi. Drake. Trying to find Samba, but wasn't an easy pass to take. Here's Hoy for Dortmund. Oh, he's bent it in. No, he's not. He's hit the bar, but the rebound's turned in. And it's 2-0 to the visitors. Well, Fidjeo Tezemeta has given Borussia Dortmund a very healthy lead. Hoy hitting the angle of post and bar. And in the end, it reached Fidjeo Tezemeta, and he put in the rebound. Well, they've only had 2 real attempts on goal, Borussia Dortmund, and now they've scored from them both. And with half-time moments away, the visitors are in command here. We're going to find out how much added time there's going to be in a moment, but Ben Wilkinson has got a lot of work to do at half-time. In fact, the referee isn't adding any time. Well, it's a half in which City were largely in control. They've had all the corners, plenty of attempts on target and off target. But with their first attempt at the match from the penalty spot, Borussia Dortmund took the lead. And then just a few minutes later, 5 to be exact, they grabbed a second as well. And so at half-time in this UEFA Youth League game here at the Joy Stadium, the young City under-19s have got a lot of work to do. They trail here by 2-0. So the two Samba brothers are in tandem, Tyrone and Floyd. And indeed, it's one of the Samba brothers who will get things underway for the Blues in the second half, who now need 2 goals to avoid their first home defeat in the UEFA Youth League this season. Plenty of evidence to suggest that 2-0 is a very harsh scoreline. The Blues have 45 minutes to prove that that is the case. Drake under a bit of pressure. In fact, he loses the ball and then wins it back. Borussia Dortmund coaching staff are up in arms. They feel they should have won a free kick there. Noble up towards Warhurst. Warhurst tries to get beyond Koenig. And the referee's given a foul against Mukasa. Free kick to Borussia Dortmund. Well, there might only be a handful of Borussia Dortmund supporters in this stadium, but the Borussia Dortmund staff and substitutes are certainly applying enormous pressure to the Italian referee, trying to influence as best they can as the visiting team. It's all part of the European experience for the young City players. Fumi tried to win it back, Fapatu did. Here's Mukasa. Now Sangare. Tried to find Samba, I think. Floyd Samba, that was. Nfonku. Now Tyrone Samba. Driven ball but gathered in by Held. Remember, this is game number 4 of a 6-game UEFA Youth League phase. City in a healthy position. 3 points would take them into the top 10. And to qualify for the knockout stage, you have to be in the top 22. So 6 points already gathered leaves them in a healthy position. They could do with getting something from the game today, though. Both these sides came into today on 6 points. City with the better goal difference. Villarreal beat City in their last game. Athletic Bilbao beat Borussia Dortmund in their only home game. Here's Noble. Now Brits and Fonku. It's a good run. In the end, it was a good tackle. Now the penalty scorer, Janet Shibasi. Fapetu, Samba. Free kick to Dortmund. Foul by Tyrone Samba. If you were watching our Matchday live coverage of the Aston Villa game, you'll see, or you would have seen, Chris Samba was our studio guest. And it's his two sons that are playing for the Blues this afternoon, or this evening as it's now becoming. Both Tyrone and Floyd out there on the park. Foul by Mukasa. Free kick to Borussia Dortmund. The UEFA Youth League began in 2013-14. City had been in it ever since. Semi-finalists is the furthest they've ever got. And they usually qualify from what was called the group stage. Of course, now it's called the league phase. They've had 3 quarter-finals, 3 last 16 appearances. Only 3 times have they gone out before the knockout stages. And even if they were to lose today, you'd feel they were in with a very good chance of reaching the knockout rounds. Last season they were beaten away at AZ Alkmaar. Chibasi dragging his shot well wide of the target. Still 40 minutes of action to go. Plenty of time for City to get themselves something from today's game. Foul on Samba. Funi just overstretched, but still found a pass to Mukasa. Tries to bring in Samba, and that will be a goal kick. Tyrone Samba just couldn't quite get that as he would have intended. Held. I think that's gone out. It has. Drake. Noble. Up towards Samba. Tyrone Samba. Now Noble. In towards Warhurst. And he just put the goalkeeper off. And Held was grateful that there was a defender there to thump it away. It's a chance this for Warhurst. Noble's ball in. Goalkeeper, I think, took his eye off it. And Warhurst was almost in. Fapatu's gone out of play. Dortmund throw. Here's Samba to his brother. Floyd and Tyrone almost combining. They do play regularly in the under-18s, so they will know each other's games inside out, having played for many years in their back garden, I would imagine. Ten minutes of the second half has now elapsed. Blues searching for a platform from which to build a comeback. Tyrone and Floyd Samba combining. Fapatu try to find Mfonku. Fapatu wins it back up towards Warhurst. Now Mukasa. Drake, Noble, Mfonku, just a little short on the pass and gives it away to Hoy. Hooked clear by Farenhorst, back in by Mukasa. Funi, Sangare, Mukasa, Warhurst, he'll get to it. Cross has gone right across the face. Samba drives it in. Nobody wearing blue could get to it. Floyd Samba, now Fapatu, Sangare, Funi. Fapatu, Mfonku, Samba, Mfonku, Noble, now Drake, Funi, Sangare, try to play it back to Funi, and that's a free kick to City, foul by Koenig. City are going to make a second substitution in a moment, but not before this free kick is taken. Christian Dunbar MacDonald is readying himself, but this foul from Koenig on Funi has given the chance for the Blues to test Borussia Dortmund aerially. Cass is going to hit an in-swinger this time. Plenty of time for City to get something from this game. They need their first goal sooner rather than later. Might it come here? Mukasa goes to the far side, and it was Warhurst who headed it beyond the post. So a substitution as we watch the replay of that header from Warhurst go beyond the post. And it's Warhurst himself who is going to make way. And on instead for City comes Christian Dunbar MacDonald. Now, Dunbar MacDonald normally plays down the sides. Warhurst was playing as a twin striker. I wonder if Mukasa may go more central now, playing the number 10 role behind Sangare. Tyrone Samba over to the right side, Christian Dunbar MacDonald over to the left, and Fonku plays it in towards Floyd Samba. Goes out for a goal kick. The visitors preparing changes of their own. Ahmad Naidi is one of them. And Marvin Omir Mirza is coming on. Koenig clears it. Drake gets it away. Chibasi with the pass. Koenig. It's a City throw. Drake back to Brits. Noble. Sangare. Floyd Samba and Fonku. Samba. Good tackling back again by Dortmund. Chibasi. Fardenhorst. And again. Tries the shot. Brits with the parry. There's Hoy. It's good skills from Hoy. And they claim a penalty. The referee says no. And City eventually get it away, and then the shot well over the crossbar from Cherny. But there was a claim for a penalty before the shot sailed over the bar. Double change now for the visitors. Naidi and Omir Mirza coming on. This is the penalty claim. Just there by Nfonku on the back of Hoy. The referee said no. So Cherny, one of those coming off. And Fijeo Tezameta is the other. One of the two scorers making way. And we're inside the last half an hour. City looking for a way back in. Trailing 2-0. The Copenhagen team, who had been doing brilliantly, lost to Dortmund last time out. Should have given us an indication as to the strength of the German side. Foul by Tyrone Samba. Carter. tackle by Drake. Somehow Dortmund emerge with the ball. Naidi, away by Noble. Up towards Mukasa. Breaks for Sangare. Out towards Samba. Doesn't reach him. Plenty forward for Dortmund here. Echibasi is one of them. Block was essential. I think it was Funny that got the bigger touch. And here is Stefan Funny. That was neat from him. And his run is powerful. The pass towards Dunbar McDonald. And now Funny's penalised. Time starting to tick by quite heavily now. 26 minutes to go. City still trailing to the half-time score. 2 goals in the last 5 minutes of the first half. Here's Naidi. Tackle by Funny. And that's Dortmund's first corner. Goals don't half-change games. Before that penalty for Dortmund, City were in complete control. Dortmund hadn't had a single attempt on or off target. But, having doubled their lead before half-time, Dortmund haven't looked back really, and there's been a lot less control of the game from City. Well, Tyrone Samba tries to win it back, and then he was fouled. Free kick to City. Tyrone Samba battling away, and then had his leg pulled under by Hoy. Here's Funny. Now Dunbar McDonald. Couldn't get away, but it is a City throw. Well, it is a bonfire night in the UK. Some early fireworks being let off. Here's Fapetu. Drake. Dunbar McDonald. Funny. Fapetu. Noble. Drake. Fapetu. Fonku. Tyrone Samba. Floyd Samba. Funny brings in Dunbar McDonald. On towards Mukasa. He drives it over the bar. Wasn't an easy chance. Off target. Referee getting a little agitated with the time it's taken for Dortmund to finally take the goal kick. And in the end, they've given it to Fapetu, but it breaks for Echibasi. And Naidi tussling with Funi, and it's a goal kick. Dortmund are going to make another substitution in a moment. Tom Lasser-Faust is coming on. Not before this goal kick is taken, though. Headed away by Koenig. Won back by Samba. Dunbar MacDonald stopped in his tracks. Maybe he can advance here. Goes for the byline, drills in a cross. Sangare couldn't quite get to it in the manner he would have liked. Fapetu, Funi, Drake, Noble. Now Tyrone Samba. He too drives to the line. Drilled in low, cleared only as far as the other Samba, hit by Mukasa. Not enough power in it. Had to take it quickly. Noble looking towards Samba. Back comes Mfonku. That's a foul on Mfonku. 20 minutes to go. Still, it's the same score as it was at the interval. Tom Lasser-Faust coming on. And Taichan Echibasi coming off. So now both Dortmund scorers have been taken off. City could do with a couple of scorers of their own. City have got less than 20 minutes to repair the damage of the first half. Or more specifically, the damage of the last 5 minutes of the first half. Foul on Tyrone Samba. Mukasa, Dunbar MacDonald. Teddy Lamb is going to come on for his UEFA Youth League debut in a moment. Here's Dunbar MacDonald, tries to find Floyd Samba. That's a City corner. Their first of the second half. Dunbar MacDonald's going to take the corner. Noble's in there, Funi's in there. Drake's made his way in. Oh, just kind of rolled down the face of Drake and out for a goal kick. He meets it. Can't turn it in. Actually, that's his last contribution. Drake comes off and on comes Lamb. Well, if you've watched our under-18 coverage this season, you'll have seen Teddy Lamb both craft and score chances with regularity. He makes his UEFA Youth League debut now, and he's taken the place of a defender, as Ben Wilkinson's strategy is clear. Noble, Funi and Mfonku are a back three really now, with Fapetu coming back to help them. Here is Funi. Lam and Sangare attacking down the middle. Dunbar MacDonald and Tyrone Samba down the flanks. Good strong play by Tyrone Samba. On towards Sangare, it won't reach him. Oh, and then he's just been caught for Sangare. And the only thing that's awarded is a goal kick. It's just been that kind of afternoon, almost moment. Goal kicks the award. Well, there's lots of attacking players out there for City. Lamb, the latest of them. Got to be careful that they don't concede on the counter, City, but they're not going to there. And there's just over a quarter of an hour to go now. Mukasa, Fapetu, Mfonku. Fapetu scoops it forward. Lamb tries to get to it. Mukasa. He's given a handball against Fapetu. Well, we're in the last 15 minutes. 2 goals in 5 minutes at the end of the first half appears to have given Dortmund the win, and they've almost grabbed a third, and it was Naidi who guided it beyond the near post, with City exposed as they gamble. Chances like this are bound to occur, with the Blues having to drive forward, and Naidi's missed a golden opportunity to sink the Blues there. Fapetu does well. Now Mukasa. City have escaped the press, but the pass to Sangare is cut out by Bankada. Here's Funi. Now Mukasa. On towards Dunbar McDonald. He's done well, Dunbar McDonald. Can he find a finish? Oh, it was too close to the goalkeeper. Unlucky. Nice footwork from Christian Dunbar McDonald to work the angle, but he bent it too close to the goalkeeper. And Fonku with a header. Fapetu just beyond Lamb. Long ball towards Naidi, and he will get to it, and he is onside. City funneling back into position. Hardenhorst. Dortmund with a bit of keep ball. Well, they've worked an opening here. Koenig drives it over. "13 minutes and counting as Koenig drives this ball into the stand behind the goal. Samba, Mukasa, up towards Dunbar McDonald. Koenig is with him. He's done well, Dunbar McDonald. He's done very well. Again, the shot's just too close to the goalkeeper. First bit was exquisite from Christian Dunbar McDonald, but the finish again very similar to the one about 2 minutes ago, just bending into the goalkeeper rather than beyond him. And Dortmund have escaped the City press again. Zarkalen, Naidi. And the referee's seen a handball. Free kick to City. Grateful for that. Mukasa looking towards Samba. Tyrone Samba gives chase. The ball's got enough on it. City began the UEFA Youth League with 2 wins, Napoli and Monaco. But we're now staring down the barrel of 2 straight defeats here. Villarreal away and now Dortmund at home, unless they can find something magical in the last 11 minutes. Dunbar McDonald with a throw. Helped on towards Lamb. Lamb tried to lay it off. Up it goes towards Mukasa. Funi gets in. Sangare. Now Samba. Twisting and turning and trying to find his way beyond 2 Dortmund players, and in the end it comes off him for a throw. And the Dortmund head coach punches the air as if it was a goal, because his team are getting closer to another win. Valencia is coming on. Off goes Nicholas Koenig. Fullback for fullback. And with 10 minutes to go, Dortmund look to have done a job on the Blues here. It's a brilliant ball out to Naidi. Funi's there for City. Up towards Samba. Tyrone Samba onto Floyd Samba. Foul on Floyd Samba. Free kick to City. There's the foul on Samba. 9 minutes to go now. Fapetu. Lamb. Mukasa. Samba to his brother. Tyrone and Floyd combining, and a good parry from the goalkeeper. And it's scooped out for another corner. Probably the closest City have come to a goal in the second half. Shot by Floyd Samba, parry from the goalkeeper. City corner. Mukasa. It's a good run from Mukasa. Slammed away and out for a throw though. Just over 8 minutes to go now. Nfonku. Noble. Back to Brits. Not really done that much today, Brits. He's not needed to, but he has to pick out the ball from the back of his net twice. Here's Sangare. It's a good run from Sangare. And now Mukasa works the angle for the shot, and it's blocked. Now a counter-attack's on for Dortmund, and they've got plenty in it. And City are in trouble here. Good tackle by Nfonku, and it's a goal kick. Well, it's an inevitability that chasing a 2-goal deficit, you're going to drive forward, you're going to leave yourself exposed. Nfonku came to City's rescue. Here's Mukasa looking for the ball towards maybe Lamb, but out comes Held and gathers it. It's going to be a great learning experience for the likes of Teddy Lamb, Tyrone Samba, players who haven't played UEFA Youth League football before. Here's Noble, Nfonku, Samba, Mukasa. It's a foul, free kick to City. Fapetu, Nfonku, Samba, Nfonku, Mukasa, Sangare, just a bit short. Dortmund on the counter again. Here comes Naidi. City have just about got into shape, but still in Dortmund possession. And in the end, the shot is dragged well wide by Faust. Well, they're getting the kind of chances that teams will get when they have a 2-goal lead away from home and the home side are chasing the game. You've got to speculate to accumulate in this position. Dortmund have had a couple of opportunities on the counter. Thankfully, haven't taken them. 6 minutes to go. Brits looking up. Plays it to Dunbar McDonald. Foul. Free kick to City. Mukasa. Up to Mfonku. Samba. Tyrone Samba, that is. Mfonku. Noble. Funi. Dunbar McDonald. It's a good run. Dortmund with plenty in the right position. City have a throw. 5 minutes to go. Funi looking for a runner. Dunbar McDonald wanted it, goes to Fapetu. Mukasa. Funi, good turn. Mukasa. Try to bring in Samba. Away by Degana. Good talons by Samba. The offside flag is up against the other Samba. Lam tried to turn it in, but it was already given as an offside. Free kick to Borussia Dortmund, who have kept their clean sheet intact well. Now the opportunity to pounce was almost on for City there, as Dortmund played out. Less than 4 minutes now. It's going to be Dortmund that go into the top 10. City's record blemished by 2 straight defeats, it would seem. Here's Fapetu. Now Mukasa. Samba on the far. Tyrone Samba, I should add. No way through. Now we're into the last 3 minutes. And Fonku back to Noble. Further back to Brits. Really hasn't done much at all in the game, Spike Brits, but he finds himself in a team trailing 2-0. Here's Noble. And Fonku. Up towards Dunbar McDonald. It's going to go out for a throw. Just had one of those days, City. Did so much right in the opening 40 minutes, but couldn't find the goal. And then a penalty awarded for Dortmund gave them the lead. And then just on the cusp of half-time, they made it 2. City have tried and tried in the second half, but it's just not happened for them. Here's Mfonku. Up towards Samba. It's not going to reach it. City are in trouble here. Third goal beckoning. And it's just beyond the post. It was Degana who broke all the way through, but slipped his shot beyond the post. City just exposed as they gamble. Mukasa looking for Dunbar McDonald. He's not going to reach it before it goes out. It's a throw by the corner flag. Foul on Noble. That'll be a free kick. The referee hasn't given it. Here's Mukasa. Now he will. We're in the 90th minute. City need 2 goals. 3 added minutes is the signal from the 4th official below me. Doesn't seem as though it's going to be long enough for City to get something from the game. There's the signal, 3 added minutes. As Mukasa takes the free kick and the goalkeeper gathers it. The likeliest scorers of a 3rd goal this afternoon have been Dortmund, as City have tried to drive forward, and on the counter Dortmund have caught them out. City will have to take, you would think, at least 4 points to be certain of qualifying for the knockout stages. A further 4. A win and a draw. You never know, 1 win might just be enough, but at the moment a goal difference is going to take a bit of a hammering, because a 3rd goal has been swept in. Did seem as though it would arrive with City driving players forward, and Zadkalein has made City's misery complete. Just too many players committed forward for obvious reasons. 2-0 down. And Zadkalein has just made this an even more miserable afternoon for City's young players. 2 goals at the end of the first half, a 3rd at the end of the second. And Dortmund have 9 points out of 9 away from home. Their only defeat at home to Bilbao. They won at Juventus, they won at Copenhagen. Now they've won here at the Joy Stadium. Well, City's 5 players that have gone to the Under-17 World Cup certainly had a damaging effect on the Under-19s. That's an absolute fact. But the Blues are going to have to regroup. Their next game in the UEFA Youth League, 3 weeks' time at home to Leverkusen, another German team. And Dortmund's afternoon is not over yet, as the shot drifts beyond the far post from Naidi. Well, it's just been one of those afternoons. The Blues in control for the first 40 minutes. Dortmund working hard out of possession, and then suddenly they're awarded a penalty late on in that first half. They then grabbed a second just before the half-time whistle.